People go broke, trying to outsmart wisdom they never studied. It's almost funny, if it weren't so painful, how often people try to hack their way to wealth without ever learning the rules of the game. They skip the basics, ignore the fundamentals, and then confidently jump into decisions that seasoned people would never touch without gloves and a fire extinguisher. And when it all falls apart, they blame luck, markets, timing, the economy, everything except the missing piece, the wisdom they never studied. There's a strange human habit of assuming intelligence can replace experience, as if being clever automatically means you understand money. But money doesn't care how smart someone feels. It responds to habits, discipline, emotional control, and long-term thinking. And ironically, the people convinced they're too smart to fail are usually the ones who fall the hardest. Most of the financial mistakes people make aren't actually complicated. They come from skipping simple principles that have existed for generations, like saving consistently, spending less than you earn, understanding risk, being patient, not chasing trends, not trying to impress strangers, not investing in things you don't understand. The basics aren't glamorous, but they're the foundation every wealthy person quietly stands on. Yet a lot of people treat these principles like unnecessary homework. They want the advanced strategies without mastering the entry-level course. They want the mansion without learning how to hold a hammer. They want the rewards without respecting the rules. And here's the interesting psychological part. People overestimate their ability to predict outcomes because it protects their ego. It's easier to believe I can figure it out as I go than to admit I need to study what I don't know. But money punishes ego, harshly and repeatedly. Meanwhile, those who steadily build wealth aren't trying to outsmart anybody. They're learning, observing, applying, failing quietly, adjusting. They don't skip the unsexy fundamentals because they know those fundamentals are what keep fortunes stable when everything around them shakes. Wisdom isn't flashy. It shows up in small decisions that compound into stability, and the people who respect it tend to keep their money. The people who ignore it tend to lose theirs, sometimes spectacularly. Before trying to beat the system, it's worth understanding it. Before trying to outsmart the market, it's worth studying the patterns. Before trying to build wealth overnight, it's worth building the mentality that protects it for decades. Because in the end, money doesn't reward the clever. It rewards the prepared. Do you agree with me? Please drop a yes if you do, and follow me to see more videos.